Alright, so I'm literally gonna actually play this thing and try and talk at the same time. So if I turn into ramble mode, it's because I'm thinking. Um, and I don't have a big enough brain to do two things at once. Um, so a lot of you may have noticed already that Dudette, Boogs, and ZZ have all decided to retire from Last Fortress. And they are, at least for now, that's a permanent thing. And I want to clarify. This isn't, um, there's no like, we all hate each other thing going on. It really is just, over the past while, there has been a number of frustrations growing with the game overall. Um, the biggest problem is with the introduction of the effectively free server transfers. Um, all of the whales just went together and created a massive issue. So now there's just those mega alliances that before you could really just work together to like be like, okay, they have two whales, we'll fight the whales, the rest of everyone can still have fun. And now it's literally just there's 1,000 whales and we stand no chance. So that has kind of been frustrating, like to see the game move from we can all kind of compete even without spending a bunch of money and stuff into where it is now with like we literally can't compete. The only option if you want to compete at the top level is get your strongest players into one of the strongest top level alliances and in exchange for protection for the rest of the people that you want protection for, in terms of just negotiating that out. So, that's kind of what started the whole thing, and there's been a lot of like, what should we do, like how should we solve the problem, and where should we go from here? But what it boiled down to in the end is, I guess you could say kind of like, why would we solve the problem? Not so much why would we solve the problem, but why would we continue to struggle against a game dev that is so kind of focused on just catering to the like people that are spending thousands and thousands of dollars on the game, and the people that aren't are essentially there to make those other people feel good about themselves when there's nothing we can do about it. Um, so that's kind of what led to this whole thing, and so I want to say, like, that is the main source of frustration here, and despite, like, I'm sure there's stuff going around, but there was some drama, but that's the main thing happening right now, is just it finally came to a point where I think it was too much for them. So, um, so yeah, then leads to the question of like, so what is happening and what's going to happen going from here? Because as I said, like Dudette, ZZ, and Boogs, they've quit. They're in therapy now. They're dealing with the stress. I'm kidding. They're not in therapy. They should be, but they're not. And it's just that part isn't changing. So the road forward will be without them. I will say for everyone else, pretty much just the best bet you can do right now is just stick together. Stick together in as big a group as possible. Um, Try and look out for each other. Like, that's all you can really do if you want to keep playing. Um, there's really not another option. I will say that, like, the guys right now they're looking for a solution. They're looking for options to merge with and to continue playing. So talk to them if you have questions. Akira is taking over Dudette's account, or he already has taken over Dudette's account, so that firepower will be around to help everyone out as much as he can. But it's difficult to say exactly where everyone's like. The reason we were looking for solutions to not merge with the big guy and try and figure out a way to avoid doing that was, at the end of the day, they're not going to take anyone under like 50 mil. See, like anyone under 50 mil right now is very. I don't want to say they can't fight the big guys at all, but they essentially effectively cannot fight the big guys. You used to be able to at least defend and still kill troops. You can't even, like, there are guys that I can't even defend and kill troops now. It's gone way past that in terms of the power scaling at the top end. So yeah, that's why I was saying, like, what exactly are we looking for in this game? Because we're not going to find a solution. That our goal has always been, how do we keep everyone together? How do we keep everyone protected and able to continue to play the game in the way they want to, while we worry about all the other stupid shit. And at this point, if you want to compete at the top level, there is no way to keep everyone together. Just full stop. Without being able to fight all the guys at the top end in any way, it just isn't possible. You big ball of suck, get off my ass so I can move. I'm sorry. Where was I? What was I talking about? Oh yeah, stick it together. Alright, so on the topic of that, as I said, they're looking for partners and people that are good to get players together and keep everyone protected and stuff. So that's what they're doing now. So I'm being a bit scatterbrained and dodging around the issue, but effectively what I'm saying is I am also not going... I'm following Boogs, Dudette, and ZZ is what I'm saying. I don't really see a future with LF where I'm able to have fun. The only thing I use the game for at this point was just to hang out, and I do all my hanging out on Discord at this point anyway. I was still playing kind of in the hopes to be able to be strong enough to so that everyone else didn't have to worry about that and didn't need to make those kind of decisions that is facing them right now, where they're just going to have to pretty much be forced to merge or survive. That's been the story forever, and it is more so the story now, like more than ever. So it's sad, but that's what it is. So that basically boils down to it. I am going to be moving my account to a different alliance. I'm just gonna like sit there and open farm so people can use it. I believe it's 522 or something right now. Yeah, I'm basically just gonna sit there, relax, keep everyone updated. If I see you getting attacked, I'll certainly help, but in terms of how I will actively be playing the game, I won't be. Specifically. So what I'm trying to say is, like, when I leave, like, don't follow me. I'm not going to be playing. I'm not going to be leading diplomacy, making sure you're protected, and all that stuff. I'm not going to be doing that anymore. I'm just going to be sitting and opening farm. And I might not even do that. I'm not sure. It's just like I say, we're looking for fun, and we're not finding fun. So why continue to play a game where you're not finding fun? Akira is still finding fun, which great for him. But that's not the story for everyone. And it just finally came to a situation where that was a bigger deal than it had in the past. Like, fun comes and goes, but it was just kind of a constant thing. So, to summarize the situation and what does this mean for our average members, basically my advice is this. If you want to continue playing, if you want to be in the best position you can be for the future, get in the biggest group on our server. Understand that there's a pretty good chance that a merge is going to happen in the future. Like, that's just how it is, and prepare yourself to be in the best position you can for that. I don't think there's much more we can do now. And it's kind of unfortunate that there isn't a better like we can't just move to a different server where there's more peace, because they literally don't exist. Like, big guys like Rop and them, they're literally just hopping server to server, killing everyone. They've been consistently jumping around, collecting all the whales into their alliance. They make multiple jumps. Every season, they are planning to jump, collect all the resources from an unlucky homeworld, jump again, collect all the whales to maintain their strength. Like, that is their overall strategy going forward. Which basically means, like, at some point, you're going to be in the unlucky homeworld, because this is not just Rop doing this. Like, oh, no, you didn't. I want my well. Well, this is unfortunate. Yeah, that about sums up the entire situation and what's happening. So, if anyone has any questions about what's going on and wants more clarification on any of the things I brought up, absolutely do reach out to me. I have one final point that especially Boogs wanted me to bring up, and that is that every weekend we're going to be playing other games together. Like, for one, we've been playing Destiny together. We're starting an alliance in Final Fantasy right now, and we're getting all that running. So we'll still be around on the Discord. Like, all of us will still be around on the Discord. And this is pretty much an open invite. Like, if you are seeing this, it's an open invite to come join us on the weekends to play with us and stay connected. And if you have a game, like, I know I still would love to play Battlefield with Heretic. I haven't forgotten about that. Life just gets away from you sometimes, so I would still absolutely love to do that. And if there's another game, like we were playing you'll see on this channel, actually, we were playing Fall Guys a little while ago, and that was a ton of fun. So keep that in mind. If you want to come join us for some of these games, we're absolutely going to be around doing that. And like I said, Akira is going to keep playing Fortress. He's going to keep trying to help everyone out. He's very knowledgeable and very good at the game. So if there's any help you need, he's going to be there for that. And honestly, like, if you shoot me a message on Discord, I will definitely try and help you any way I can. But in terms of playing it, that's just not something I'm going to be doing anymore. And probably overall mobile gaming in general. I just don't have the wallet for it, or the time. So that's where things are. So yeah, I'm gonna end this off here because I probably just talk in circles for the rest. But thanks for working with me until this point. It's been an absolute pleasure, and I wouldn't have had it any other way. So thanks, guys.